Hi everyone, welcome to this video. Today I'll be showing you how to solve the clock. Alright, let's go straight into it. Alright, you're gonna just need to learn the basics of clock. Alright, if one pin is up, all the pins around that clock will move. So all the pins around this will move. If two are up, then all the pins around that, so these 6 clocks, will move with it. Like this. If all the pins are up, all the clocks will move. You could also put one pin down and just turn that clock, and that will turn by its own, but we're not going to use that in the tutorial. Alright, so now you know the basics. Let's go straight into it. Just scramble the clock. Just scramble the clock. Just do some random turns until they're not facing to 12. Well, they could face to 12, but just make sure they don't face the same directions. Alright, it doesn't really matter which side you're choosing, but I'll just do a random side, the side we're in scrambling. And first step, you're gonna make a cross. If you know how to solve a 3x3, then you know what a cross is. A cross is basically this plus in the middle. So first you're going to put this pin up. And when this pin is up, you're just going to move the middle center to the up clock. The middle center to the up clock. So basically you're just going to turn until it's facing the same way as the upper clock. Make sure to always turn the dial that's closest to a pin that's up. Now you see these two are both facing the same way. Then you're going to put this pin down and put this pin up. Then you're gonna take to this center clock to the right. So you're gonna just turn until it's facing the same way. See, these are facing the same way. Put this pin up, turn until it's facing, the middle center is facing to the down clock. Like this, you see this is facing the same as this. Then you're gonna take this one up, make sure that this is also still up and this is also up, and turn until the middle clock is facing to the left clock. Put everything up and then face the middle clock to 12. Now you have the cross. I will quickly show you a trick on how to memorize the pin positions. So basically, this pin, you're gonna go in a square. So when you put this up, you put everything down again. So there you go, the second piece of the square. Third piece of the square, but you need to memorize. So you're going to the fourth piece. The third piece still needs to be up like this. So you basically memorize in a square, but you need to memorize the last part, that 3 is also up when you put 4 up. Alright, the second step is just flip the clock around. Make sure you flip it so that when you flip it, the 12 is still on the top, because if you flip like this, the 12 is on the bottom. So make sure you flip like this so that the 12 is on the top. And then this step is pretty easy because you're just going to do the same thing as you did in the other step. So just do the cross. So align this to this. Then align this to this. But I basically got to skip because it's already aligning, but you know normally you should put this up and then align to the edge. Put this up, bring it align this to this, like this. This is matching the same way. And then put these two up and match it this way. Like this. And then you might think, yeah, I'm gonna put this up and align it. That's not what we're gonna do. Here we already have the cross and it doesn't have to go to 12. Then put everything up except for one pin, because we're gonna solve the corners. And depending on what corner you're gonna solve, I'm gonna solve the left up pin, up corner. We're gonna put the left up pin down, and then turn any down except for this one. So you can turn any down except for the pin except for this one, because there's no pin up. Let's disconnect this down. We're gonna turn this down, and make sure the middle center is gonna face with this corner. Like this. You see these two are matching. Then what you're gonna do is put this up and put the other pin down that's not matching to the center. So you see this is not matching with that. So you're gonna put that down and align this to the upper center. Like this. Put it back up, and you see the middle center is not correctly going to this, so you're gonna put that down. And you're gonna match the middle center to this one. Like this, these two are matching. And then you're gonna put this up, put this down. And then you might also guessed it, this is going to this, which is just this turn. And now all the clocks are facing the same way. The only thing you have to do now is put everything up and align to 12. And if you look right now, this side is solved. And if you go to the back, that's also solved. That's how you solve the Rubik's clock. Now I'm gonna do an example solve to show you. I will just scramble my clock. Quickly scramble my clock. And do a quick walkthrough solve. So, yeah. Alright. So, first step, obviously, put this pin up, align to this. Put this pin up, align to this, but that's already solved, so we're gonna skip that. Then align this to this, like so. Then put these two up, and align it this to this, like so. Put everything up, align it to 12. Flip the clock like this, so the other underside, the 12s are also facing upwards. You're gonna do the same thing. So align this to this, align this to this, align this to this, and then put these two up and align this to this. And don't put the 12 yet, but we're gonna put everything up. And now we want to solve this corner, so put that down. And then we turn until it's the center clock facing the same way as the corner. Then we're gonna put this down. And then we're gonna make sure this middle center will face to this corner. Make sure you don't turn this one, because the pin is not facing up. And when you turn this down, when the pin is not up, it will mess up the back, so don't do that. Put it up. Gonna solve this corner, put it down. Align like this, put it up. Last corner, go to it, and then put everything to 12 with all the pins up. And then you basically see I hope you learned from this. I hope you can now solve the Rubik's clock. If you have some questions, just leave them in the comments, and I'll try to give a comment back on all of them. If you get stuck with something, you can also pause the video to just watch it sometimes. And yeah, see you in the next one.